Hey Pisces, what's up? Welcome to my channel. My name is Katie, and today I'm going to be doing a money and finances reading for the Pisces collective. So let's see what this area of life is going to be bringing for the fishies. Let's see if there's any advice, any predictions, or anything like that. I hope you're doing good. I really appreciate the fact that you're here. Thank you for clicking on this video. Thank you for joining me and for hanging out. Alright, Universe, Spirit, please bring in the most relevant and important messages for Pisces in regards to money and finances. What is Pisces needing to hear? Please bring in accurate predictions, powerful confirmations, and the best advice for Pisces. As always, take what resonates with you, leave the rest behind. These messages are, focused on money and finances, but they could apply for other areas of your life as well. So, be open to placing them wherever they belong. Alright, so I see that some of you are keeping things close, like cards close to your chest. Some of you are not revealing to others any information about your finances, about your investments. It's like you're keeping things secretive, private, maybe with a special or a specific intent, that you don't want to reveal this piece of information to that person because there is a reason, or in general, Pisces, you may be kind of like keeping it all secret, not talking about it, not wanting to talk about anything that has to do with money with anybody. Right now, you have the Temperance energy as your main energy. So I feel like you're continuing to put one foot after the next, remaining in your balance financially. You're trying to do things right, trying to be mindful with your expenses, mindful with your income, trying your best. I feel like you're doing your best, Pisces. I see that there has been a lot of movement forward recently. Maybe a lot of communication, maybe movement in the form of travel, moving from one place to another, one city to another, one home to another, one business to another, one industry to another. It could be so many things. But there is so much movement that some of you at this point are a little bit tired and you're kind of like regrouping. Some of you here are actually thinking less and less about money and more about your joy and how you experience life. Take it if it resonates. I see as well here, Pisces, that there is a lot of love in the near future for you. Lots and lots. Lots of love. Partnership. And if this translates to business, there could be very powerful associations in the near future for you. People that you partner up with, that you're eye to eye, right? People in the same level, I guess, of expertise, but maybe with different resources or different abilities, studies, I don't know, whatever it may be. Very powerful complement here for you in the near future. This is showing me one of those almost like optical illusions in which you're focused on what you're doing and it feels like time is moving really slow, but then you look up and you realize you're in a completely different place. That is kind of the vibe that I'm getting here. Some of you have had a lot of moments in your life in which you are like fully devoted and invested to a goal, and you do everything you need to do. It's like you breathe, you eat, you sleep, thinking about that goal, very obsessive. some of you like that energy. Some of you wish you could be in that energy right now in order to make some money, in order to make more money, in order to overcome some kind of obstacle, deadline, goal. But you're having a hard time being in that energy because maybe it's not, it's not the time. Maybe things are moving quite quickly in the recent past, and right now you're just integrating. And maybe what is right for you is not to be pushing yourself, but instead to be, allowing things to fall where they may. I do see that you could be a little bit tired. Now, for others of you, this is completely different. You're tired precisely because you have been pushing, because you have been focused, you have your eyes on the prize, and you've been doing everything in your power to achieve some kind of goal. And at this point, you're tired. Whatever the case may be, look at what the universe wants you to know. 6 of Wands. Victory. Victory and success. Recognition, being at the top. Being admired, being recognized. People looking at you and saying, how did Pisces do it? And I just heard, how does Pisces always do it? So this could be a recurrent thing. Some of you may have taken like a break, a sabbatical. Maybe you've disappeared a little bit from the public eye or something. And maybe you took some time off. Now you're coming back with a major win. And I get someone here saying, like, how does Pisces always finds a way to win big? It's like no matter what Pisces is doing, they always win big. But there is victory here regardless. Now, some of you could be having some issues with a Libra, a Gemini, or an Aquarius. This person could have some kind of issue with your success. Or this could be someone who is like sharpening their knife to stab you in the back with it. But you are not anywhere near. It's like you have already distanced yourself. You have already pushed them away to such a degree in which they don't have access to you in order to stab you in the back, if that makes sense. And I see here that you are being very critical, you're having the best discernment at this time. It's like you see the whole picture. You see your motivations, you see your fears, and you see your shortcomings. And you see those of everybody around as well. I see you being the King of Swords here. Intellectual, strategic, intelligent, communicative, having very, very objective thinking. And I see that you know better than to be in this Knight of Swords energy. It's like you have already matured. You already know what it is like to go slow and steady. It's like there is this long path ahead, and you know better than to burn yourself out. You know better than to obsess. You know better than to push away everything else in your life only to focus on one specific goal. Whether it is financial or work-related or not. It's like you just know better than to let your obsession, maybe, basically isolate you. You have been patient. You are continuing to be patient. Things are aligning left and right. They're all falling into place as you heal and as you recharge. In the environment, there is someone who is very tired. Someone who's exhausted. There's someone around you that is waiting for you to do something that you don't have to do. They're waiting on you with some kind of illusion, some kind of misunderstanding. It's like they're waiting for you to call them, but you never said you would. Something like that. someone around you is under the impression that you should be doing something. Apologizing, or calling them, or meeting them, or it's like they're waiting on something, but you're not even aware of what you're supposed to be doing. I see you growing stronger and stronger. I see you moving in a direction that fulfills your soul and your emotions, and that is what makes you the abundance and the prosperity. I see you also waiting for something that is inevitable. So maybe you have invested in something and you're just waiting for that date, because on that date you get your check or something. It's like something that is assured, something that is confirmed, but isn't happening just yet. You know, it will be happening in the near future. Someone around you could also be quite devastated, and that's because of their own, process. This could be someone who has made certain choices in their life, maybe about money, maybe about work, that, are really weighing on them. This could be someone who is having a hard time, and they are around you. Just be aware that their energy doesn't drain you or affect you emotionally. Try not to let yourself be drained either emotionally, energetically, or financially. Because I do see some of you dealing with someone who's asking you for money, expecting you to show up and provide for them, expecting you to save them. So beware of that. It seems like you have a lot on your plate. And it seems like the decisions they have made have been theirs to make. You know what I mean? Like, it's not, you didn't bring this upon them. I feel like you have the hope that everything you've done and all the decisions that you have made are enough. But sometimes you fear that they may not. Sometimes you fear, like, maybe my choice, maybe the thing I studied, maybe the thing that I do for work is just wasn't it. Maybe that wasn't the right choice. But I'm getting that you are on track, though. Victory is here. Temperance is here. Two of Cups in the near future. You're good. You're good, Pisces. I do see that you're going to become more and more and more successful. Try your best not to lose sight of why you wanted to be successful in the first place. Because I see all of these shells and all of these beautiful little things, I see them all as wins or little trophies for the things that she has accomplished. But then she's looking at her empty cup. You know what I mean? So it's like, why is that cup empty? She's surrounded by water. She has water around her, above her. She is the Queen of Cups, and somehow that cup is empty. Like, how does that make sense, right? And that, I feel, is letting us know that no matter what choices you make and no matter how high you go, how abundant you become, how successful you aim to be, or whatever, there is a part of that cup that you have to fill yourself. That self-love, making sure that you are good, that you are loved, that you are honored by you, that is only something that you can do, right? And kind of like that's the advice I see here. Like, make sure that you're not choosing money over love. Straight up. That's what I heard. Another thing here is make sure that you are taking good care of yourself as a priority, no matter how ambitious you are. And third, make sure that you love yourself every step of the way. And that you don't work yourself to such a point in which you don't like what you're doing anymore. All right, Pisces, super interesting. There is not one pentacle here, which is hilarious for a money reading. But you know that this is about something else. This is about that deeper layer, Pisces. I love you so much. I hope you're doing great. Thank you for joining me today. Thank you for hanging out. And I will see you in our next reading. Bye.